Hi there, my name is Mark Anderson and I hope you're having a great evening at Manor Hall this evening, looking at teaching and learning ideas from your classroom and sharing ideas at the Spark event. My name is Mark Anderson and thanks to Jeremy for allowing me to share some easy wins in the classroom with technology. I come to you as somebody who doesn't teach anymore. I work with schools literally all over the world now, supporting with their use of teaching and learning and technology. As you can see, I've got a fair amount of experience. I've been a teacher of, head of department, middle leader, head of year, pastoral roles, senior leadership team experience, so forth and so on. And I'm really pleased to be able to share some ideas with you this evening. So thank you very much for allowing me to come. Over the years, I've learned that if you want to try and make impact with technology, it's important to try and keep what you're doing in your classroom with technology nice and simple. Try and keep your use of technology authentic. Use it for a purpose and make its use count. It's really important because trying to do things that are really difficult, they're great when you're doing work in computing classes and what have you, but in geography you want to keep things about geography, not about the actual technology. You want to support and enhance your existing practices, and that's where you can see a real impact and a difference. And often when you use technology, that's the sort of thing that you see on children's faces. Unfortunately though, sometimes what you find is this is based on teachers when they want to try and use technology. It can be a little bit scary, and then it's because it's high stakes for you. You're worried, and then sometimes things like the Wi-Fi goes down. It's a pain. It's not very easy, and it can cause a lot of frustration. And the journey with technology for teachers is often a bit like this. You think you're flying along, and you're doing really great, but in reality, it's a little bit slower, shall we say. So what can we do? What tools are available to us? What can make an impact in the classroom? Well, the first app I'd like to share with you is this one here. It's called Quick. It's by GoPro, and it's really simple to use. You just choose the images or video clips and what have you that you'd like to use in your video. You just tap on the add button, and then moments later, now you can easily change that text. You can put text on top of images that you put in there as well. It's a very easy app to use. Lots of different themes you can see across the bottom that you can apply very quickly and simply. So what can you use it for in a classroom? Well, you could use it to make videos of stages in a process, such as from a science experiment. You could make a video of an activity. Maybe you're making something and what have you. And you could use it for pupils to showcase their learning, to show what they've been doing in class. You could use it to showcase your own class as well. Let's say you go on a trip on the journey back, you could be using the Quick app to highlight all the things that have happened and have a lovely video made before you even get back to the school. And you can use it for telling a story. In fact, you can use it for any sort of purpose, for making a simple video to demonstrate learning. Another tool that I use in my classroom, which has been really helpful, is this name picker app called Decide Now. It's available on most platforms, as was the Quick app, by the way, available on Android and iOS and what have you. Quick is a free app, but this one unfortunately is not. It'll cost you a couple of dirham, this one, but it's really helpful when it comes to picking things. You can use it not just for picking names though, for lesson activities. It could be, you've got keywords in there you want the pupils to explain, so forth and so on. A really handy little tool to have in your teaching and learning toolkit. Lots of teachers use OneNote as well, and OneNote's a great tool. And the Web Clipper is a great tool for helping you curate resources into your OneNote content library. Simply go to the onenote.com/clipper address and click on where it says get the OneNote Web Clipper for Chrome. This will come up and you just choose Add Extension, and it adds it onto your toolbar that you can see at the top there. The next bit, really simple, is you type in the address of the resource you want to go to the address and what have you, and then click on the icon. It's really good for YouTube videos. If you want to share a YouTube video with the class, teachers often refrain from using YouTube because of worries of inappropriate comments or linked videos and what have you. By using the OneNote Web Clipper and choosing the article option, it drops the video straight into your OneNote for sharing with pupils and students, and none of those sort of things you might worry about will come up at the end. It's really helpful. Another tool that I really like in the classroom is Postit Plus. This is only available for iOS, unfortunately. But I love Post-its for teaching and learning, but I don't like them because they lose their sticky, I lose them, so forth and so on. So with this app, you can take a photograph of the Post-its you've been using in class and it digitizes them for you straight away. You can arrange them as you've just seen there. You can go into them. You can sort of share them really easily by mirroring onto your screen. You can annotate them, again, as you can see here. It's a really powerful tool and it's completely free. So look, when it comes to thinking about technology in your classroom, make sure it's worth the effort. Here's some more sort of simple rules. Try and find tools that are dead simple to use, where there's a depth of challenge in there around learning. Make sure it's accessible so that it works on all the platforms that students and pupils might be using in your school. And most importantly, make sure that it has an impact on learning. There are lots of tools and lots of resources out there. Here's one that I created. You can find it on my website. This is the periodic table of iPad apps broken down by different types of learning activity. I've got a few of these. Here's another one you can use to help you find apps to help you with STEAM activities in your school. I just want to say, there are lots of resources out there. My website's got lots and lots as well around teaching and learning and technology. I am available to work with you in your school should you want me to. That just leaves me to say a massive thank you to Jeremy for allowing me to share with you this evening. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the evening. And on that note, thank you very much. Bye.